A great recommendation from your best girlfriends is always a good idea, and that's the concept behind the Studio 5 hit list. Once a month, we compile a list of fabulous finds and things to see, taste, try, and do. And Natalie Hill Jensen is our go-to gal for this curated list. Natalie, you've brought everything today that kind of centers around Mother's Day.
Treat yourself.
Are we already thinking about Mother's Day?
I'm already thinking about it for myself. What do I need? What do I need to give? What do I need to give to girlfriends in my life? So that kind of inspired this month's hit list.
So tell us about the first products that you brought, because they actually have mommy in the title.
Mommy Makeup. This is a brand that I've been using since the beginning of time, honestly.
Wow.
When I wasn't a mom, when I was just a single girl in New York City. I love these products created by Deborah Rubin Roberts, who was a makeup artist in New York, who became a mom and realized that she needed to start streamlining her makeup. There's just too many products, and so she wanted things that kind of go together. So we have, shimmer bricks that work as a blush, a highlighter. You can also do your eyes. You can do your eyeshadow with that.
Wow, so just one palette and you can do all those things.
You can do literally everything. They have these amazing kits, and we've got little paint pots that work for the eyes. You've got anywhere creams that can go from cheek to lip to eye. This is a really great cream stick that does all three. I love, love, love the eyebrow. It's sort of like an eyebrow mascara gel, but here's the trick. When your roots are showing, you can touch up your roots
too. Wow, yeah. Double duty.
It's
I love
amazing.
That.
Their lipsticks are all really beautiful, totally formulated. They have a Stay Put matte lipstick that stays on all day. You can kiss your babies. I love their foundation. In fact, I don't have it shown because I was using it this morning and left it at home. I have a full face of mommy makeup on right now.
And it looks great.
Yeah, it's like really velvety. Everything's paraben-free, fragrance-free, mineral, fabulous, fabulous, and it's done at the most high-end factory where, all of your department store products are done, but it's a cheaper price point. They are amazing. They have kits, and she does tutorials on all of it. So if you are a makeup novice, you can watch these videos. You can she creates little charts for you to know exactly where to put things. It's just it makes it so much easier, idiot-proof. Yep. And what I love is it's free shipping in the US and 15% off with the code Natalie now.
Okay, and people can find that at
mommymakeup.com. Okay. And I'll have all the links on my website and at Studio 5, of course.
Okay. The next one is this fedora sitting right here. Tell us about that.
This is my favorite trick. Target sells the best hats. $12.99 for this fedora. I buy 3 at the beginning of the season.
You cannot beat $12.99.
You can't beat $12.99. And so I have one in my beach bag, one in my car, and one at home. Because I started realizing, especially with hormones and melasma, you have to start covering your face.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So and you want to look stylish if you don't do your hair that day.
Well,
put on makeup.
It's summer. I never do my hair.
Yeah.
So I live in this fedora. I get more questions about this stupid hat than anything else. And then if you lose it or you trash it or it gets crumpled, $12.99. It's easy.
And do they have different, is it just this style, or do they have different?
They have different styles. They have a really good floppy. Okay. But as far as the fedoras, they do come out with a couple styles. This one's my favorite. Okay. And it's just the $12.99. I'll give you a link. It's easy breezy, and it's really light because it's got holes in it, so you're not going to overheat. That's the problem with hats.
That's a no-brainer. Yep.
Yeah. Love those.
Okay.
Great.
Next up is the perfume.
The Jo Malone
perfume.
So if you haven't gotten into Jo Malone, today's the day. I really love a fragrance that's light and crisp and not too heavy on the florals. If you're heavy on florals, they have that for you. But what I love to do is I love the basil and neroli, and I'll layer that. Sometimes I'll wear that alone, or sometimes I'll layer it with what's this called? The honeysuckle? Yeah, nectarine, blossom, and honey. Or you can take any fruity thing and marry it with more of a woodsy fragrance.
So the idea is to mix and match.
And
you go in and pick out your own
scents.
custom scent.
Yeah, because remember everyone was wearing Angel in college and they all smelled like skanky babies. This makes you smell a little more grown up and a little bit more unique. I love it, and they layer beautifully. They stay on all day. I like to buy the little ones just so that I can kind of mix and match. I'll put a list of the things that I love and the ones that I think that go with them really well, so you can kind of play around with that list.
Okay, and what else have you added to your list?
Okay, this is my favorite hostess gift, Mother's Day gift, thank you gift, baby gift.
Beautiful.
Yeah, awesome. The Trader Joe's Orchids are amazing. They start at $9.99, go up to $24. These two were both $12.99.
Wow.
And what you love about an orchid is it's going to last weeks and weeks and weeks. My friend Emily taught me a trick. She puts 3 ice cubes every Sunday in one about this size. The bigger ones I do about 4.
Okay.
And all you have to do is ice cubes on Sunday.
Because I've been known to kill a few orchids in my life.
They're so easy. They really are. And then they'll re-blossom. I like to put them in my bathroom and kind of let them steam up, and and then they'll kind of come back to life in a few weeks.
So we can do it. Just a few ice cubes?
Just a few ice cubes, 3 ice cubes on a Sundae.
Okay.
It's my favorite, and I always have orchids in my home. It always looks fresh and expensive, and it's $12.99.
Yep, that is a good one. Okay, this next one is something to listen to.
Yes, I love jazz. Jazz Loves Disney is a great compilation of amazing jazz artists, everyone from Stacey Kent to Melody Gardot to Jamie Cullum, and they take interesting twists on Disney favorites. So I love Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo in French by Stacey Kent, Dream is What Your Heart Makes, and I think Someday My Prince Will Come is in another language. It's just really lovely. Your kids are gonna love it because it's jazz. I mean, it's Disney. You're gonna love it because it's not obnoxious.
Right, so it's not the Moana over and over.
It's not Moana over and over. Thank goodness.
Even though that's great.
It's wonderful, but you know what? It gets a little tiresome, and so they'll love it. It's fresh. We listen to it with our baby. My husband loves it. It's a really, really sweet CD.
Kind of like a wind down as we're hearing it now. It's just kind of like a wind down Disney.
Hang out.
Yeah.
I love it. We play it while I'm cooking dinner. It's just, it sounds really lavish, and it's a really sweet compilation.
You always have such great finds and picks, and all of this will be listed where?
On my blog, natalienow.com, and on the KSL website.